What's up, guys? Travis Turner with Brick and Loft Realty. Wanted today to show you how to do a standard search and an interactive map search on the Lubbock MLS. Let's jump into it.
Okay, so starting on the local MLS system, how we got here, we have Lubbock Association of Realtors, and we jump over into the LAR of Lubbock. We're going to start with the Lubbock MLS under the member link. Once you open this link, it's going to bring you to the homepage of the Lubbock MLS. So now we have all of our tools here at the top under the tabs. We have our market watch. I would recommend changing from chart to list, much easier to read and see. This is the main page that we're going to be using. So through the search, what you guys are going to learn today is how to do a standard and an interactive map search. So under the search bar, you have standard. We're going to go to standard search. This brings up all the criteria that we can enter for any property we're looking for. So our subject property today is a buyer, or subject client is a buyer between $200,000 and $300,000 looking in Lubbock, Texas. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for Lubbock, Texas. Actually, we don't want under contract or sold connected. We just want active. Contingent, up to you. Contingencies are a little bit harder to mess with sometimes. Some agents prefer searching for these, some don't. We're just going to look at the active today to make it a little bit easier. So we're looking for active listings in Lubbock, Texas, between $200,000 and $300,000. Oops, it already has the zeros in there for you. $300,000. So $200,000, $300,000. Let's say it's a 3-bedroom. They want 2 bathrooms, and they're looking for a garage. It doesn't matter if it's a 1 or 2 car, so we're going to put a 1 car through. We can leave this open just in case there may be a 3-car garage. If they don't specify year built, we can leave this blank. Let's say that they're looking for a house older or newer than 2000. So we've got 2000, we've got 1 garage, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and for square footage, let's say that we want to have a decent sized house. They're looking for at least 1,800 square feet. We can always test what our search criteria is bringing up on the preview count here option at the top. 53 listings, not a ton to go through, but it's also not a short list. So let's say that we want to go a little bit further, and maybe they want something on the days on market, DOM. Maybe they want something that is a little bit fresher on the market. Maybe that hasn't been sitting a while because sometimes those properties need a little bit more work. We're going to go ahead and do nothing older than 60 days. So we have 0, leave this blank, through 60 days on the market is what's going to be options. That brings us down to 40. Now we can click View Results. And this will bring the list of properties that came up in our criteria that we're able to go through and see for our clients. You can also do a different display. If you want to do display over here on the side, we can change it to gallery, which is one of my favorites. It shows a picture of the property, but also gives you enough properties per page where it doesn't take you forever. Shows you active information, as well as good front photos, so you can weed through the properties that are for your client or not. This is how to do a standard search. Now, let's say we go back to the home page and you're looking for a property in a certain specific location, and the property is located in an area such as Tech Terrace or areas that are not legally described. All in one block is the same thing. So what I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. So we're gonna go to the interactive map option. We're gonna let them use our current location. So here you have Tech Terrace. This is a prime example. A lot of people love this. Great student area. People are trying to find houses in this area. But you cannot type in Tech Terrace in the legal description and bring up this entire block. This entire block is known as Tech Terrace. So if we want houses from 19th to 34th in between Indiana and University, but we want to search this whole block and we can't search by Tech Terrace, what we're going to do is we're going to come to the map here. We're going to go to Draw at the top, and we're going to draw a box. And we're going to draw the box from the corner, and we're going to select this whole area here. This will give us our subject area. This will limit everything else. So all we're looking at is what's in this box now. If you mess up on the box, all you have to do is click Edit, and then delete the X right here and delete it. Now what we're going to do is go to our search criteria on the right. Let's say we're still looking for a house between 200 and 300,000. We're going to go to our price. We got 200,000 through 300,000, and we're going to click OK. That leaves us with 1 house. But let's say there's more on the market, we would obviously get more options. But there's our subject property. Let's open up our window a little bit just to give you a little bit more subject matter. Let's say we're looking between 200 and 500,000. This is a lucky kid going to college or a new family. Now we got a few options here. Now what we can do is we can go to check at the top, check all. That puts them all in your cart. And this has the ability now where you can put them as a CMA if you're running a comparative market analysis, which I'll go into later in another video. Or you can also email them to a client or to yourself or whoever's looking at these properties. So you can click email. You want to make sure that all these options are selected. You will click submit. And then you can type in whatever email you were sending them to. Mine is Travis Turner at blrlbk.com. Title it whatever you want. Let's say it's Tech Terrace Homes. And then off we go. Send email, and it's sent. That is how to run a standard and a map search on the Lubbock MLS.